Okay. So, we are here and back again tonight because we were having so much fun playing my collection of bad games that Des basically demanded we were going to have something actually good for a change. Tonight, we're going to play Marvel Heroes Omega. The benefit of playing this one is that we're actually going to get to play together, so both Des and I will be playing tonight. And that special feature comes courtesy of Mr. Rodster, who I want to make sure I give a thank you to, because without his help today, we would not be doing this. We'd be stuck playing the next on my list of terrible backwards compatible games, and I am pretty sure that Des would then kill me. And that would be the end of the stream sessions, and so very grateful to him for that. Des, can you hear me, and are you ready to talk now? Can you hear ourselves in the stream? Well, if we didn't have some kind of technical difficulties, it wouldn't be a stream night. It really wouldn't. Look at the size of that girl's sword. The one right behind Squirrel Girl? Who is that character? Because that is a ridiculous sword. That's like Cloud Strife levels of race. Welcome back, everyone. Yeah. We had a little bit of another technical difficulty there, but I actually have to do some editing now, because normally I could just, like, mash these videos up and I don't have to worry about it. Now I gotta stream all that together somehow. Thank you. I mean, I guess I could say it all over again, but I'm not doing that. So, tonight we're playing Marvel Heroes Omega, and Dad and I are going to play together. And I think, even though we couldn't hear you, you could hear me, so you heard all my complaining about this already, right?
I did. I heard all your complaining.
Which, to be fair, is not complaining, because I actually enjoy this game. I've played it a little bit so far, and I think it's pretty fun. And tonight we're going to continue on playing it and have some fun together with a game that is actually fun, at least in my opinion. Though I know your opinion on Diablo clones, so it may not be quite as much fun for you as it is for me.
I played the tutorial level earlier today just to make sure I knew what buttons did what, and it was fine. I wouldn't say I had any extreme negative feelings about it, and I wouldn't say I had any extreme positive feelings about it. I think it'll remain to be seen when I'm no longer in the tutorial level, because sometimes it's hard to tell.
Yeah, it's one of those things where we're probably going to be jumping you forward a fair bit, so it's not like you're going to miss out on a whole lot of story. We're going to start off where I left off, I think, with my character, so the start of Chapter 4. And that doesn't really mean much, because
stop chasing me! Someone's chasing me!
Well, that's part of being in a lobby.
How do I get out of this lobby anyways? Oh, someone's trying to join my game.
Oh, it's probably me then.
I don't know. It was the
person chasing you.
It was the person chasing me.
I'm gonna fix all your character like, hey, I want you.
That's probably what happened.
So it's actually showing off here in the stream as well. Hey, you've gotten your new VIP status. So that's something that we're gonna have to come back to later on. I did, in fact, purchase some content earlier today, and that gives me this VIP status as a permanent upgrade. Yay, I'm a VIP. I will read that later. I want to start the game. There we go. So, where are you? See if we can find each other. You said you're off somewhere alone?
I am in the pool. There's a pool. It's the round thing on the extreme left, and I'm literally running around in a circle.
We may not be in the same location.
We may not be in the same lobby. The extreme left.
Yeah, that would...
The extreme west.
Well, I don't know how you define extreme west.
The voice in my head is...
Oh, left. Okay.
Yeah.
So as far left as you can go is the Harrier jet?
Yeah. There's like a pool. I'm in a pool.
So below that, okay.
Oh, I'm in the
Left and
tower. Avengers Tower.
Yes. I'm in the Avengers Tower too, so we're good. That's good.
I'm above.
How the Guardians survived this long without me is one of the greatest.
Hey, I see the pool. Okay, there's no one in the pool.
Oh, sorry, I got out of the pool. Now I'm in the pool.
Okay, no, we are in a different lobby.
We are in different
Now
lobbies.
I just gotta figure out how to invite you. Hold on a second. If I invite you, it should work. You just have to actually...
Hopefully it will suck me in.
Yes, so I need to... Party invite, not the party. Game invite you. From this menu then? Nope, that ain't it. Inventory, guided missions, roster skills, social. Social, that sounds good.
Social sounds absolutely.
Create a private session. Creating your party. Invite players.
Yay!
There we go. I'm not an idiot.
I'm impressed with your problem-solving skills. Hey, Cortana, open that.
No, never tell Cortana to open anything.
She told me to open it.
Well, she said you could. You can also just use your controller.
Not opening it is what screwed me the last time. Okay, so now I'm.
All right, so there we go. We're together.
Yay!
Yay! Hello, Psylocke.
Hello. I would show you my sword, but they won't let me use it in here. Oh yeah, but look at.
Yeah,
here's my teleportation. I have
your dash.
Yeah.
Wow, that's nice.
Yeah.
All right. So let's proceed. Continuing chapter 4. Since you are level 3 or 4,
3, yeah,
may find this some difficult for a little while, but you'll gain so much experience that you'll be leveling up really fast. Otherwise,
this
it may be
hard
to you. Yeah. Ooh.
What level
yeah,
7 super genius let you in here?
Okay.
The Daily Bugle is under attack. This operation involves none other than the Sinister Six.
Shield Agent Stan
Real
Lee,
nice
really?
to see you. Aren't you
Apparently,
just a
I
glimmer of
can't
sunshine?
do that because probably because you're not high enough level. I think you have to be level 7 or 10 for that.
Okay.
So let me just do this one. Nope, not doing that one. Let's do this one. Go. So you'll join me here, and this gets back to what we were talking about earlier. Because if we complete Chapter 4, you can earn the achievement here for Chapter 4 well before.
Yeah, except I'm not with you. It sucked.
Yeah, where are you?
Do I have to? Let me go to the social thing and see if I have to accept your thing.
No, I guess.
No,
maybe
we're in a
you're not
party
able to join
together.
me. Yeah, we're definitely in a party together, but maybe you can't come here because you don't have the waypoint. Maybe if I can drop something for you.
I just teleported to you. Let's see what happens.
I don't see you.
I am.
There you are.
Yeah, I figured it out. All right, we're good. Woo!
Try not to die.
I'll try
That
not
was
to.
bad guy.
All right.
And then I killed him. So welcome to the city that is
Are
very
those bad
unclean.
guys?
No, that's a cop. Cops are very rarely bad guys.
I mean.
And we're off to a great start.
I picked up an eternity splinter.
Yes, so you want to grab as many of those as you can. I still haven't figured out the exact timing of those things. Did you die?
No, I'm just not with you. I'll pick up the pace.
But you're level 4 already. Weren't you only level 3? So
I'm
you're
still
getting
level
already.
3.
Oh yeah, you are. That was someone else. Never mind.
There's like a Spider-Man in here with us or something.
Yeah, you're gonna see a bunch of characters. Pretty much everybody's gonna be in here at some point.
Picked up the sword.
And he's on a bike.
Someone's following.
See, the whole we talked about whether or not we were going to co-stream or not, and I said we didn't need to because we'd always be on the same screen. That doesn't work when you're not on the same screen.
I'm on the screen. I'm right here.
You are now. Oh boy, it's gonna be a long night. Where are you going?
I'm sorry.
Do you want to die?
I was picking up a pile of money. I'm not gonna leave money
that's
lying
legit.
around.
I didn't know there was a pile of money.
Sorry, I keep killing other players. Luckily, there's appears to be no consequences for that. Wait, you're in a building.
And several minutes later, I finally got my password reset. Sai says, "Inhuman Tomcat." I don't know who Inhuman Tomcat is. Is that Mr. Des?
I don't know. Good night.
Hello, Inhuman Tomcat. Should I know who you are?
Leave me alone!
Are you in here in this same zone as me? That's what you are.
No. I'm gonna fix that though. I'm gonna teleport again. It's like my new skill. Ah!
Don't stand in the red. We killed things.
I have a secondary skill, huh?
Oh, that's a lot of question marks. Why are there so many question marks? Oh, destroy all the barrels. Okay. What kind of a quest is this? I've never seen a quest like this. They're actually encouraging us to destroy all the barrels in here.
This is the ultimate wank quest.
Wank?
Yeah, it's like gaming's like time to. Hey, look what I can do.
I lost my stream thing. Hold on a second.
Okay. Sorry, you missed me picking up a truck and throwing it at you.
Nah, legit. My overlay is gone, so I can no longer see chat. But we're still broadcasting, so we're good to go.
Are people trying to talk to us? I don't think they are.
There was somebody in chat, and he said something. I just didn't understand what the hell he said, because I don't know who he was. Something about changing his password. I didn't know that was a thing that was an issue.
Yeah, I'm gonna just chuck you guys
Going
up.
up barrels, going up barrels. Oops, wrong way.
I'm dying. Anyway. It's gonna rest.
Yeah, you rest, gain some experience.
Some guys are.
I'm actually really... Yeah, it doesn't hurt. They're really ineffective. I should keep the drone off the street, at least for a little while.
I blew up some barrels.
Oh,
That's how-
the barrels
that's
are
how
all
I
gone.
can help.
We beat up the thing. Yes. And I don't think you're doing enough damage to really be noticed, but you should gain a lot of experience, and we'll get you leveled up pretty quick. And even the stuff that's dropping, if you're picking up any of the gear, it'll probably be over-leveled for you, so you'll be able to use it when you get leveled up. I am actually really frustrated that I can't see chat, simply because if there is somebody talking to me, I'd like to be able to know about it. Oh, people are attacking me. Pay attention to that.
Ypod is here to say friends, and man, those barrels mess with the wrong people. Also, you... So, yeah, if you
wouldn't have
put me in a
to
game
They
with
didn't
a
know what had
barrel,
him coming.
Struck first.
Ypod,
We are going to
that-
destroy.
the barrel cannot. This is why I couldn't play Bastion, because I couldn't stop wrecking bricks or something.
Just rocks and even the walls. You know, you're going along and the path is being built around you, and to keep you from falling over the edge in Bastion, they give you this rail. But the rail is destructible, so if you hit it with your hammer, it will be destroyed. She wouldn't stop destroying it.
Yeah, and I kept falling off. It was bad. I'm just gonna throw this useless pink ring around because it looks pretty. Ah, that guy tried to kill me.
So you picked up an Eternity Splinter, you said. The Eternity Splinters are basically the premium currency that you can collect by playing. And like I said earlier, I don't know exactly what the timeline is. It seems like one drops every 10 minutes or so that you're actually playing, and you're not on my screen anymore. There you are. Where are you trying to go?
I have to teleport to you. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were in that room and I couldn't go there.
No,
So
no,
basically,
you
what's
can't. I'm not trying
happening
to go there.
when we're getting separated by doors I can't go through because I'm under leveled for the doors, so that's why I'll just have to keep teleporting to you.
Okay, sounds fine. Just make sure you pick up all the gear that you can, and you'll be leveling up in no time.
I picked
maybe.
up an Eternity Splinter. What are these blue
Hey, I
things?
got... the blue things seem to power up some skills that certain characters use, but not every character uses them. Green or health, or
Red or
health.
health, green or something.
Red or experience. Experience. That's right.
Oh shit! Help me! Help me! Oh my god! Oh my god! The others,
only need like 10 million more.
the other people.
Wow.
Are
Do you
probably...
see this thing? This like red circle here that I'm sort of running around? Is
Yeah,
that another character's skill?
I think it is, because it's not doing anything.
I don't know that one. Yeah, no, it's harmless. Uh-oh. Enemy.
have your card then for you.
That's probably about the most damage you're gonna be able to do. Anyway, Wagpod, welcome back. Thank you for joining us again. Glad you could make it. And I am disappointed, like I said, about the lack of the chat, so I'm gonna try and turn that back on because it should be here. I don't know what's going on with that.
Just so you know, while you did that, I angered somebody. So they're probably gonna
It's
attack
telling
you
me I'm
soon.
broadcasting Funtime Mahjong.
No! You're definitely not doing that. Someone's telling you, by the way. That makes...
someone else. Oh yeah, that's actually a thing.
Yeah.
I did actually take a few hit points worth of damage. Why won't it put the thing back on? Let me move it just here.
Will you be mad if I throw this truck at you?
It's still not there. I'm not going to be able to see party chat tonight, it looks like, because I'm not restarting this again. I don't think you can hurt me. I think it's literally impossible for you to hurt me. And I don't mean it's just because you're underleveled, I think it's because people are friendly fire can go off in this game.
Yeah.
But also because you're
Thanks, man. I'm a little baby.
anytime.
I've basically played the tutorial level and that's it, so I'm not offended.
Alright, so, Des, you're going to have to read out the chat because I can't see it, so...
Okay, well, Ypod said the barrels had it coming, so it's okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Or no,
they
Alan
did
said that.
ask.
I discovered a treasure room.
Oh, this
Oh, they're
Fine.
summoning a demon in here. That's a mistake. You should never summon demons indoors. Don't they know?
I'm trying to...
I actually took some damage here.
All the king's horses and so on.
Yay! Enemy defeated. Loot cache.
I stabbed a dead body.
Good job.
That was my contribution.
So if you come here, this should be opening up for each of us. And you'll be
But
able to
look,
hang
you can wreck all these candles.
around. Oh God, what have we done?
Look, you can wreck all the
Now
candles.
something that fights back.
All right,
We have just reached the end of our ability to stream because she has the skull destructibles.
No.
Coming up in your loot.
All right, fine. Sleep belts. I have so many belts now. I get more belts than anything.
Yeah, because there's only like 3 or 4 item slots you have it to begin with. Let me show off my item slots in inventory, for example. So my inventory slots are the sword, obviously that's my weapon, armor, which is just a generic armor piece, ribbons, that's like my secondary weapon, boots, and helmet. Everything else is not really a thing. These medallions you get mostly as quest items, and artifacts are primarily quest items as well, and you can equip more of them as you level up, obviously. I haven't found some of the things that go into other slots, so this one obviously is locked until I hit level 45.
Okay, the good news
So let's
is
go...
the stuff that's getting dropped is all my actual level, so...
Well, actually, that isn't so great, because it means that we probably are better off for you going back to the original content, because I can kill those guys so much faster, and you'll level up better there, because you're not leveling up as fast as I expected you to here.
No, I'm not. I'm only level...
Well,
Whatever, bad guys, stay away from
let's-
me!
let's press on for a little bit.
Well, I'm
You're
about to
supposed to be
die.
following me and teleporting.
Well, I don't know.
You don't have a
where
health
you
bar
are.
for me.
Well, I
I'm
actually
walking.
have full health because I'm pretty anyway, so...
Eternity Splitter!
Okay,
Also, if you look at the minimap, we can see each other's arrows. So that's good.
I have
Hand
been
over the
followed.
wallet. Buddy, you do not want to try and take my wallet. You'll be very disappointed. I am, in fact, from another world. My wallet is full of things that are not mine. To you.
I don't think I have a wallet. I don't even really have pants.
Yeah, I mean, where would you put it?
Yeah, Psylocke. She has psionic money. You know, she summons it from another dimension.
Or, in actuality, she just says to people that she's paid them, and they believe her. Because
Right,
they can't
that,
prove otherwise.
yeah, exactly. Okay. So what do we want to do?
We are trying to get to the orange arrow to complete the next level of our quest.
Okay.
And that's going to take a few minutes,
I will not allow.
because there's a bunch of enemies in our way, and we're going to kill them.
Someone's trying to punch me. You guys are rude. Get away from me.
How are these guys still alive?
They
you're level
followed
5
me
now.
when I ran away. So they, I'll tell you what, I got so used to hearing myself that I feel like something's wrong with the stream because I cannot currently hear myself.
Yeah, the echoes
Oh,
going,
God.
right?
Oh my god, bad guys between the two of us. I'm just, oh
Well, I got
god.
the heavy ones.
Oh my
so
god.
Come back to me.
Oh my
Come
god.
back to me. Did you
Oh
die?
shit.
Looks
Oh
like
my
you're
god.
dead.
No. I can't go backward. There's bad guys there. Oh shit.
I'm killing all the bad guys. Just
Oh no. No, I found so many more. Don't worry, I'll lead
Yeah,
them
they're
all
all
to
dead.
you. I'll lead them all to
good,
you.
good job. All right,
I'm
coming.
trailing mines. I'm trailing mines. Okay. Alright, dude. There you are.
Wow, that is a bunch.
Yeah. I found some more also. So
Looks like we're heading in the general direction. There's lots of enemies. So yeah, this is a co-op thing. It's probably more fun if we're closer to the same level.
yeah. Oh, I was trying to think of co-op games where we would be close to the same level, and pretty much Borderlands is the only one. Borderlands
Right.
2.
And even
And that-
Borderlands 1, I'm only a little bit ahead of you. And
That's
I'm
true.
technically only a little bit ahead of you here, so apparently it doesn't matter. Hey, you killed that one yourself. Good job.
I did. I threw a car at him first. I think if I throw the vehicles have, you know, current level ability. So,
Yeah, that makes sense. Environmentals are...
yeah. As long as I just keep throwing cars at people, I think I'll be okay. If we run out of cars, that's when it's really gonna get bad.
Well, they seem to respawn, so... Alright, we found our thing. So we gotta come into this one. You may not be able to get in here if you're under-leveled, so if you can't, just teleport to me.
Okay.
And
Yeah, I
then,
can't get in, so
while
I'll
we're-
teleport.
Alright, so while you're teleporting, why don't we start off the conversation, 15, 20 minutes into the stream. Tell me about Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Tell me about Marvel Cinematic Universe.
From your
So-
perspective, obviously.
I want to just say that I have nothing wrong. I have no objection to comic book or graphic novel, TV, series, or in, you know, theory. But what I don't like is something that I think is really prevalent in Marvel, also in DC, but I think Marvel more, which is the whole, oh, the Flash was in this issue of Superman to find out what happens by the next issue of, you know, the Flash, because they want you to subscribe to 312 different stories. So
So the thing that bothers
they-
you the most is the cross-pollination, the cross-marketing.
right.
That's what I was
So
looking for.
cross-marketing, and so the issue would be if I just want to watch
I
a movie.
can't seem to destroy these things. Oh, there we go. It's like, why can't I destroy these things?
And if
Resistance
I am,
like that tells me you are on Aim's doorstep. Go inside, see what you can find.
all right, I'm gonna have to teleport again. And
Yep.
if I go to see your movie, whether it's, let's say it's Age of Ultron, I should understand everything going on in the movie because
Whether or
that-
not you've seen anything else already or not.
correct, unless it's, you know, Avengers 2. Like, it's like Star Wars, you know, to understand Return of the Jedi, it really helps see Empire Strikes Back. You know, that's things in series. But if I can't understand the next Avengers movie because I didn't see Captain America Civil War and I don't know why everyone's pissed at everyone else, and who Black Panther is and all this shit. That's the problem. I just want to watch a movie, okay? Like, can I just watch a single movie instead of 17? That's what I want.
So here's the thing I have to say about that, which is that you're not wrong. There is definitely an aspect of that. But the problem I have with that is you are also the person who is well known for complaining that movies are way too simple. Because generally speaking they are, and that's not even, a thing that Marvel doesn't have against them. They're simple movies, generally speaking. But you come into a movie and say, oh, I know the plot is 5 minutes in, generally speaking, right. So now you're saying, this is too complicated for me because I don't know what's going on.
Not too
therefore
complicated, too time consuming. In other words, if you want to make a 2-hour movie that's very complicated and you need to be immense to understand it, that's one thing. If you want to make a plot that can only be understood by watching 17 movies, that's another. And it's not as though they're so interconnected that it's necessarily always worth your time. Case in point, when Logan was
go nuts
announced,
in here, by the way. Our job is to destroy stuff.
Oh, like all of it?
All of it.
I'll just shred everything. I'm getting kill everything. Okay. Oh yeah, I found a room. Oh, bad guys!
I'm coming.
Bad guys, you don't mind if I wreck your shit, do you?
Why do you mind? It's not your stuff, it's your boss's
What's your
stuff.
problem? It's insured anyway.
Come on, fight the man. Fight the man. We're the proletariat.
Workers unite, man. So Logan came out, and I was like, well, I've been really slacking off on watching X-Men movies. I had completely ignored the alternate timeline into the past. Any of the McAvoy Fassbender ones, had seen none of them. So, because the X-Men are not part of the MCU currently, I did watch this because of Fox and copyrights and licensing and whatever. Yeah. So I was like, okay, fine, I'll go watch the X-Men movies. It's only one series, and it's a series, and so...
But they don't even necessarily follow the same... I mean, you can look at... Because of different directors, right? You have the Bryan Singer... and let's not even get started on him, but his 2 X-Men movies, or 3 now, they are very, very different from all the rest. Right?
Yeah, they're the bad ones? Oh, I mean...
No, they're the good ones.
No! The alternate timeline ones, the one that he did is the worst 3, I think.
Yeah, I think that's probably true. That was not a great movie. But his first 2 are amazing.
Although it's the one that my character was in, that I'm playing. Ah, don't shoot me! I'm weak. I know I look like I'm powerful, but...
It's just a costume!
It's just a costume. I'm not really an action person. Please stop shooting.
You guys aren't the Avengers! Hulk really gives it away. Which I only know as one of the things talking about some of the users versus good fans, bad fans, etc. I have still not seen Spider-Man Homecoming, so I just quoted a movie that I haven't actually seen because trailers.
Right, I haven't seen Spider-Man Homecoming. Now, Spider-Man is an interesting thing for me because Spider-Man Homecoming I might consider seeing because Marvel Cinematic Universe doesn't get all the money from that. Marvel doesn't get Disney. Disney doesn't get all the money from that.
Right, Sony gets a lot of that because they
Sony gets however many minutes he's in it, whatever percentage of the film that is, that's the percentage of the profits that Sony gets. That's the deal.
Is that what they worked out as their deal?
That's what they worked out.
That is a sweet deal for Sony.
Yeah, they have to do literally all. Oh, and they get to distribute it. They get to distribute it too.
Oh, so they get all the distribution.
So they basically are making all of the money, and they don't have to do anything. So yeah, no, I think they got themselves in a pretty good situation.
But at the same time, it's still a pretty good deal for Disney Marvel because finally their character is not being in a shitty movie, right?
Correct, because Sony has gotten kind of like whatever about what they've been doing with the.
We're just gonna make another one every couple of years because we have to contractually.
Right.
We don't care if they're good or not.
Instead of thinking it through and rebooting it when no one wanted it rebooted and all of that.
Getting terrible actors and terrible plot
Terrible
lines,
actors.
screwing up Venom.
Yes, completely.
Andrew Garfield. What the hell?
Andrew Garfield is it's not great. Well, and you know, of course, back to Tobey Maguire, I didn't think he was that great either. And
No, he was not amazing, but at least his second movie, the second one, that was okay.
actually, I enjoyed the second one. I will say
Right.
that I hold that movie responsible in part for what we're dealing with now with the MCU. In the idea that, you know, 3 times as many superhero movies have been made in the last 5 years as in the last 30 years,
You think you're
or whatever
tough enough
the
for
statistic is.
Tombstone?
It's something crazy like that. So that I think has a lot to do with how well that second Spider-Man did compared to,
Got more if you want.
you know, what are some movies that I can think of? Well, even the X-Men too, but Blade is another example. These superhero movies that were like okay, you know, that people were like, oh, they could do something more. And then of course Batman, you know, the Christopher Nolan Batman. Now I'm trapped. I have to teleport. But anyways,
Goes to the next room, and I'm killing bad guys, including a boss. So
I'll take my time teleporting.
What you want?
I wish they wouldn't put me like right up your ass.
well, you were fine.
Yeah, I'm totally fine. I'll just kill these barrels. Okay, so why
I'm unimpressed by this guy. He cannot hurt.
I think they've overdone it. Any superhero movie used to feel special and exciting, but at this point there are so many I don't even bother seeing them in theaters, if at all. I think that's where I'm at. Why pod maybe oversaturation. And then to me, there's another thing, a sinister thing, and you know, Kronos and I have talked about this before, but we can kind of recap it. There's only so many movies that can be made in a year, that can be distributed in a year. So for every superhero movie, that's another movie that doesn't get made. Something that's maybe original content or a book adaptation that would be good or something like that. And where it really hit home for me was I was reading an article that Steven Spielberg had written on the future of film. And he had said that he made the Lincoln movie, you know, DreamWorks made the Lincoln movie, and no one would distribute it. He couldn't
You're gonna have
find
to
a
teleport to me
distributor.
again.
I did. Oh, again? Again? Oh,
Again.
Okay.
And just to interrupt you for just a second, the other point of this is that these superhero movies, it's not just that they're movies that are taking up a slot in the movie inventories. They are expensive movies. These are tentpole, and they make money back, so the studios are loving them because they make money back. But these are the blockbuster, we're going to spend $200 million making this film movie. So if you're taking those out, you're not getting anything else. So something like a Titanic doesn't get made. And that's okay by me, but you do lose some variety in the marketplace, and that's not so great.
And then we have Arcus that asks, is this Marvel Spammer Heroes?
Marvel Spammer Heroes?
Yeah. Yeah, probably. It's Marvel Omega Heroes. Spammer Heroes is probably a pretty good name for it.
We're going to spam the attacks over and over again. That's kind of
Yeah.
what we do.
Yeah.
So that's what, or is that referring to the guy who didn't have his password before?
No, I think meaning like this game might have that reputation or nickname.
Oh, because it's an MMO, sure.
Right. Marvel Spammer Heroes. Is it Marvel Heroes Omega or Marvel Omega Heroes?
Marvel Heroes Omega is the name of the game. Why am I
Okay.
looking at this crap stuff?
I don't know.
But come on back, we got our loot cache.
Okay.
Most of it's compulsion. It's on the ground, I'm picking it up.
You have to. You can't just leave
Relic
stuff.
of Wakanda. You have picked up a fragment of a relic. Complete and stack up to 100 of the same relic for more benefits. That's new.
I have so many bodysuits now.
Yeah, we're going to have to go back to town and sell some of these bodysuits. Although, pro tip, don't sell your stuff. Donate it to the crafting people to level them up so they can craft better stuff for you. Because I know you love crafting. You're going to want to do it later on.
Crafting. Yeah, so he said that he was actually in the middle of re-editing Lincoln to be a series, a mini-series for HBO when he finally got someone who would distribute it. And he said
And
that...
this is Spielberg, you know, this is a guy who has some...
He said, I don't want to sound arrogant, but I am Steven Spielberg. You know, think about people that's out of film school. People who are now where I was 10 years ago. You know, those people aren't getting... No one is paying attention to that. You know, they can't get stuff made. They can't get stuff greenlit. He's like, that's part of the problem. Is I could barely get a movie about Lincoln that ended up winning a ton of awards into a theater.
By the way, it's actually awesome. You know,
yeah.
Hey, look, I was right all along.
Yeah.
Not bragging or anything.
But, you know, I am Steven Spielberg. So, you know, and I think that that's part of the, you know, the concern also that I have is there's only so much money studios have, you know, and there's only so many movies they can make, and
survived this long without me is one of the
with so many of them being superhero ones,
You're gonna have to teleport in, most likely.
No, they let me in.
Oh wow, cool. Nice. You must be leveling up fast enough.
Yay.
Green Goblin is desperate and angry. You better recruit from some friends before you try to face him. Does a level 6 friend count? Are we both gonna die now?
Probably.
You should have
I'd love to
never
know.
interfered.
This is probably like fighting Terramorphous with like a buddy who contributes nothing.
So, like me.
You should
when we
have
did.
never interfered.
I don't know. I mean, we killed him
That was
together,
fun.
haven't we?
Yeah, we did. It just took a while. It's cool.
Yeah. Terramorphous. We've gotten pretty good on him, but
Some practice was had.
some practice was had, yeah.
Oh yeah, Green Goblin's going down. I got this. This is nothing. I thought it was actually gonna be hard.
Ow! He hit me with a thing.
Get down here so I can hit you guys. Yeah, he decided to fly around. That wasn't Don't worry, I made him pay.
Whatever, I'm wrecking shit now. Look, I
shall
can wreck
spill
all
all
the
of your
statues.
secrets before the last of your blood.
Oh, my inventory's full. This is what I was afraid of.
I just killed Squirrel Girl.
So, you're not allowed to kill Squirrel Girl. She's good.
I'm killing all the people in here. Every display is getting wrecked. Do, do,
Oh, were they
do.
trophies?
I don't know. They're gone now.
Well, it didn't happen on stream, therefore it didn't count. There's like a shop back here. What the hell is Green Goblin
look,
doing in here? I thought
it's-
this was like his house.
It's a museum for the
bathroom.
Battle of New York. Look at this. Oops. 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 Oh, I can't kill
Well,
Thor.
that's actually...
I can't wreck Thor.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's unfair. Oh, got him. Sweet.
Goodbye, Thor.
Bye, Thor.
Psylocke. Psylocke is stronger than Thor. Canon revealed.
Cannon.
Oh, that's right, my inventory's full. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, we're gonna have to go back to town. And by town, I
Okay.
mean tower. Destroy that. And...
I can destroy everything. Ooh, I found some barrels. Oh, these ones won't blow up.
Alright, so you probably want to teleport back to town. That's down on your D-pad.
Okay. Well, that's dangerous. You could accidentally hit that.
Yeah, but it takes a couple of seconds, so no biggie.
Okay, so Arcus says it looks like there's a lot of spamming the same attack in this game. Is there a rotation like in other MMOs? Do certain
There is a
attacks
rotation.
make others stronger?
There is a rotation, and certain characters will have better rotations than others for certain situations. Right now, I'm still a low enough level that it doesn't really matter, and yes, it's an MMO, but it's much closer to something like Diablo than something like World of Warcraft. There are a lot of other people around, and you're kind of in the same zone, but you're mostly on your own, and you fight the enemies, and they're generally speaking pretty weak. In terms of cooldown monitoring, you don't have to worry about that until you're higher level and dealing with tougher stuff. And since I'm just playing around here, I'm not worried about it. I haven't really figured out the primary rotations that I want to be using anyway.
I'm just here to cause trouble.
You're here to make sure I keep talking.
That is actually my main. Nobody told me we were getting a raccoon.
Nobody told you we were getting a
You
raccoon?
certainly chose
A
weak
raccoon
avatar this
mascot.
time.
Oh, a raccoon mascot. Okay. I thought you were talking like Dune, Desert Planet, Arrakis. I had no idea what was going on.
Is there a
So,
Dune
are
video
you-
game? That seems like an IP that should
There
have
are
a video
several.
game.
There are several Dune video games, but there haven't been any recently. The one that I remember best is back from the 90s, and it was an RTS where you had to go out and actually like attack the worm zones so to get the spice, which you then had to harvest to actually sell to get more units to fight, because you had both the Atreides family and the Harkonnen family fighting for control of Arrakis. It was pretty good. So, if you're nearby me, come talk to the engineering specialist, and you
Okay.
can donate your stuff to him, and that'll power up your... So donating things to him gives him XP instead of credits, which is the money. So you want to give him as much XP as you can so he gets fully leveled. One, because then he can craft better stuff for you, and two, because achievements. There's an achievement associated with it. Xbox, I said nothing like volume down. Oops, I shouldn't have donated that one. Oh well.
Deadpool keeps asking if it hurt when I fell from heaven. Truthfully, it did. So
I love that. I don't know if you heard that because it's my character. That's Angela talking. The stream probably heard it. Angela says as one of her idle things that she's just hanging around in the tower and she sees Deadpool walking past, which happens pretty frequently because Deadpool's a popular character.
So you're
She
the
says
hero they
Deadpool
told me
keeps
about.
asking if it hurt when I fell from heaven because Angela came from heaven. That's her
Angela
backstory.
rose in
She
hell,
was
but Hell's
on
Kitchen is my territory.
not Midgard, the Norse
So
planet.
you're the
Odin.
big hero they told me
Asgard.
about.
There we go.
Asgard,
She's
yes.
originally from Asgard, and then she gets captured and spends up her life growing up and being raised by the angels in heaven, who are not quite as nice as the angels that Judeo-Christianity would have you believe in, because you can do that in comic books. So she fell from heaven, and Deadpool asked her if it hurt when she fell from heaven. Truthfully, it did. So it's pretty stupid, but I find that amusing because I'm easily amused. Alright, so I'm going to teleport back by pressing down because I've cleared out my inventory, so you should be able to either press down and be back where we started from, or teleport back to me. You probably want to teleport back to me because I'm leaving the zone we were just in.
Okay. I'm gonna teleport. Woo! But anyway, I end up seeing most of the Marvel movies, and by, because my husband is very much follows them. He sees most of them in the theater, and then he'll want to watch them again when they come out on video. And so I usually end up seeing them that way anyway. I am on the Lower East Side, but
Yeah, you need to teleport to me again. I moved to the Upper East,
Oh, you
Upper
moved to
West
the-
Side.
okay.
I took the subway.
You took the subway. All right. I shall teleport again. Diablo
apparently-
comparison gave me a different outlook. Guess
You
I'll
wouldn't have to be
download it.
Avengers
Thank you.
if you
So you
struck
helped
first.
Arcus to make a decision.
Cool.
About
Yeah,
what
it's
they were
free to
gonna
play. It is completely free to play, and it can be completed without paying a penny. I've already sort of planned out how it would happen if I were going to do that. But as I showed off at the beginning of the stream,
yeah.
I became a VIP. Oh dear. Oh dear, you found stuff to destroy. As I showed off at the beginning of the stream, I actually became a VIP member earlier today because I am pretty hardcore about not paying for free-to-play games. It's just a thing I don't do. I want to make sure that I can do it. I can beat the game, that the developers are actually being legit. Hey, if you say your game can be played for free, I'm the guy that's going to prove that it can be done. But I went ahead and gave them $5 because that got me permanent VIP access, which, as benefits, includes a 5% increased XP permanently, 5% increased credits permanently. Meh, nice to have, but I can grind those things out eventually anyway. And here's the deal. Free, immediate access to Nightcrawler.
Ah.
Nightcrawler's my guy. You guys suck. Nightcrawler, it's so like Hearthstone. I have actually never paid $1 in Hearthstone. All the cards I have in Hearthstone are game cards I have for free, but they'll charge for heroes. As soon as they make a troll priest, I will buy that
You're
character.
gonna buy it?
That's the thing. So, you want $10, Blizzard? Make a troll priest character. I will buy it. Otherwise, I'll just keep getting characters for free. So I paid $5 so I could have access to Nightcrawler. And here I am still playing Angela. You probably need to teleport to me again.
Okay. I'm in a room. Oh no, I'm not in a room with you anymore. Do 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 do.
Watch out! Assassins!
No!
I will not allow it.
Hey man, don't chase me. I'm a girl.
That's rude.
Yeah, you wouldn't hit a lady, would you? Oh, you're gonna shoot a lady? I appreciate your lack of sexism.
He treats everyone equally, even when it's badly. So you can see I'm starting to use some of the rotations now if you're watching the screen, because these guys have enough hit points that it actually makes sense. But even then, you know, I have my health resource, which is obviously high enough that I can take these guys without even thinking about it. And, ooh, wasted that attack and missed it. Really, there's, you know, not much to this in terms of combat, even at this stage, even with tougher enemies. They're just not enough of a threat. When you get to the bosses, they can become enough of a threat with their area of effect attacks that hit hard. You just gotta dodge them. That's something that you don't see, apparently. I killed the last guy. Hi, Bullseye.
They say you never
Apparently I
miss
can't
your
stop
mark,
attacking. There we go.
Bullseye.
Here comes a bullseye! But I never miss!
You missed that time.
Who's this random person just standing there? Ugh, Bullseye, famously played by Colin Farrell. In like the worst comic book movie ever made. Which was Daredevil.
Yeah, I was like, it's gotta be Daredevil. It's so bad I didn't even bother seeing it.
Oh, I saw it.
I already beat up Elektra. So you don't have to worry about that unless you go back to it. So it was all warning me, take cover, take cover. I had no idea how to find cover. Didn't even hit me. Bullseye, you are literally the worst. You are nothing. You are...
I mean, the game is definitely like trying to make life easy for you. When I was going through the tutorial mode, it was super easy, and I was talking to my husband, and I said, I can't tell if this is like if I have this somehow set this on baby mode, you know, or if this is just actually
Now you
kind
shall
of
feel
easy.
the consequences of your treachery.
It's pretty easy.
Yeah.
You know,
I know I'm going to regret this.
yay, experience.
That doesn't
Yay,
prove
cutscene.
anything.
It proves you're a dirty cop, DeWolf.
Which is so incredibly disappointing.
You don't understand.
What does the Kingpin have on you?
I was a good cop. I was following the trail of Kingpin's enforcers after their rather successful...
Actually, right now-
See, they're all good
through
cops.
Hell's Kitchen.
Even the bad cop is
But when
actually
I
a
got
good
there,
cop.
I discovered I wasn't the only one on there.
Plot twist.
Speedball, one of the new warriors, had clearly found them, but got himself captured, tied up, and worked over. They were about to go for round 2, and it didn't look like he had much left in him. I didn't even think. I put them down. I didn't report it because I knew what I had done was wrong.
No, it wasn't.
Can you walk?
I'll try.
If I'd been thinking, I would have looked for the
Stay
security
within the
cameras
system.
that caught me murdering Kingpin's lackeys. Never mind that these were the worst kind of bad guys, about to kill a real, actual hero. I killed in cold blood. Kingpin had me dead to rights. I either do what he says,
Fail to
or
understand
I
what
go
this
to jail.
means.
You want to make up for your sins? Help
This is
us.
actually something
Talk to the feds,
somewhat
confess your
relevant.
sins, the
I hate to
Kingpin
talk over these
falls.
guys, but
Coercion,
I'm
bribery
bugged
of
by
government
this.
employees.
Do
racketeering?
soldiers kill in
I'd say
cold
it's enough
blood
to
when they
bring
go
it
into the
down.
battlefield and
Here's
fight
your
each other
chance
because
to
they're
do the
being
right
ordered to
thing.
fight? Is that really cold blood? You're
I can't live
being
like this
ordered to kill a
anymore.
guy. And
Get it.
in theory, he's trying to
I'll
kill
test
you
it.
too, but
Well, all right.
you know, if you're an
We can do
archer
it, can't
or a
we?
sniper,
We can finally
you know,
take down
you have a
Kingpin.
chance to kill these
We'll
guys
do
who
it
are
tonight.
bad guys doing bad things. Otherwise, you wouldn't be fighting the war, theoretically, right?
And now, I
So is
believe a
killing
sort
that
of
person
payback
cold
is in
blood?
order.
We get into theories and moralities of war, and you have to take a completely different approach to this.
You know, a game that I think handles that extremely well is Battlefield 1, and I mean, we made fun of Battlefield 1 on a previous stream. Not made fun of it, but talked about how statistically it's what everyone's playing on Xbox right now. And,
Right.
or was when we talked about it. And
It was a couple
that,
days ago, so they moved on to the next shooter right now.
Right. But the thing that Battlefield 1 actually did really well was show you that you do not know your ass from your elbow in actual battle. It captured the complete chaos, confusion, what have you, of what an actual
I
battlefield
mean, war
would
is
be.
war is hell,
Yeah.
especially a war like World War One. That was a bad war.
So, yeah.
And we've talked also at the same time about the other game. I'm blanking on the name of it right now.
Oh, the Great War game, Valiant Hearts.
Right, no, Valiant Hearts. There we go.
Well.
Just took a little bit. We got there.
Yeah.
That was an excellent game. A little bit light on gameplay, but an excellent game, especially because it did show you just how bad World War One was. And of course,
Right.
my commentary on that is, well, yeah, World War One sucked. It was an awful, awful war. The war to end all wars, truly horrific. And that game helped to show exactly how bad it was. And then you look at the statistics, and World War II was like 4 times worse.
Yeah.
Like the worst thing you can possibly imagine, and then make it 4 times worse.
Yeah.
It ends with a nuclear explosion. Okay?
Yeah.
That is some bad stuff.
Yeah, it's and I think the thing that's good about Battlefield is the first thing you have to play before you can play the actual campaigns that you can win, you know, is you have to play this segment called maybe it's called the Fog of War or something along those lines. And it pops up this message, you're not expected to live. And the first time I played it, I was distracted while it was loading, and I didn't see that message. And I just thought I was incompetent. Like, because I just, like, oh, I'm
Just
recognizing-
destroying this shop. This is their livelihood. These
It'll
were
grow
innocent
back.
civilians.
It's already growing back. It's fine. It's fine.
You are a
I'm
you're a
not
horrible person.
Not me. Look, it's already
the
back.
cop is upset about
It's
killing bad guys by shooting them in the back because she thinks she's bad and now she's going to turn cop. And you are literally destroying fruits and vegetables that we're feeding people.
I mean, they're back already. It's fine. They're magical fruits and vegetables.
All right, kill things time. These are bad guys. See, look, I'm hitting them in their backs. I'm hitting them in the back.
Why
Boom,
pause?
boom.
Because
Hit you in the back.
Those girls were innocent, just brainwashed to be evil. We murdered innocent barrels. We murdered innocent barrels.
Because our bosses told us to.
And
Literally, our bosses told us to, and we destroyed barrels.
we were just following orders.
We're soldiers.
We're
just
just
following orders. We're
just-
soldiers in this war.
Yeah. So I think actually that not knowing that I wasn't supposed to survive that actually was kind of good. Because I was trying really hard to survive it. You know, I thought I could if I just got good enough with the controls or whatever. And they would do things like say, move forward, and I'm like, where is forward? What is forward?
Watch out. No longer has any meaning for us. It's like, shoot, book, bugs.
Yeah.
Horses got cardboard. There's no up, there's no down, there's no forward.
Yeah. So, it's just one of those things, like, I was so confused, very hard to see, what's going on, etc. And it was just really well done for the perspective of making you feel awful. Just really awful. And then, when I replayed it, because I was like, well, maybe I'll do better now that I kind of know what's going to happen to me. And I saw the message, and I was like, okay, I was supposed to learn a lesson. I was supposed to learn a lesson here about war, and it's that there's no cold blood. You don't know what would be going on. You're just trying not to die,
Everyone is always faced the moral decision of, is this the right thing for me to do at this time? And the answer is either yes or no. And you make the best decision you can. And guilt comes in two forms. One, where you make a decision that is different from what you knew to be the right choice at the time. Or two, when you have more time to think back on it and you realize that the decision you made wasn't perfect, and you think that you should have been able to do better. And that's a really tough one because oftentimes you couldn't have. So that guilt is false guilt. But there's plenty of guilt in those situations where, I'm doing the thing because it's easier. That's pretty much what's easier. But soldiers and this cop that we were just talking about, everyone is making a choice at the time.
Yeah, being a soldier in an active combat situation is, gotta be unbelievably awful. I can't imagine how horrible that would be. I got a tiny, tiny taste of the confusion and the stress, from Battlefield, and, I mean, it's obviously nothing a video game can do can really help you understand, but, better than any other shooter,
You can always talk to Mr. Des as well, because, thank him for his service and all that, but he's got some evidence, some experience in dealing with that.
Yep.
Obviously, not quite front-line duties necessarily, but he went off into Afghanistan for a period of time there.
Well, and his base was often the target of rocket attacks, so he was under fire himself. He just isn't the kind of person, he doesn't have the kind of job, because of specifically what he does, where he goes into town and goes after Taliban people or whatever, because he has
All right, yeah, there you are.
Yay!
I was about to tell you to teleport to me, but you figured it out, or you've moved out through the door. Either way, I don't know.
I teleported.
Whether you destroyed things along the way or teleported or what. So you destroyed all the things you wanted to destroy, and then you teleported.
Yeah, there wasn't that much I could recognize. But yeah, so I mean, he has some small,
about yourself.
Small amount of PTSD related to specifically the Sound Rocket thing. So the 4th of July actually is
not a good time for a lot of veterans.
Yeah, that's really he can be present for fireworks if he knows he's present for fireworks, but
trying to go to sleep on 4th of July and knowing that there are fireworks around doesn't make it any better necessarily.
Right, exactly. Like there's still that sound, I guess, the whistle, then the pop. Like it's very specific, and not good connotations. But other than that, he's more or less fine, and I think it's because he didn't have to kill him.
That makes a big difference. Killing someone changes everything.
Yeah.
So I can definitely understand the PTSD that Cop was just talking about, where she feels this post-fact guilt, and the trauma of having killed someone in the line of duty, making a decision that at the time she thought was the right decision, but can't justify any longer, and that guilt allowing this person who's actually a genuinely really bad person to take advantage of her and let her make her do genuinely bad things.
Right. Oh, look who's wrecking stuff now.
I was stuck.
Oh, sure.
I totally wrecked the boardroom. That was mahogany, and it is trashed. That has to have been like a $10,000 table.
That was a really expensive table. You really effed up this table, man. I'm just gonna continue to admire your table wrecking skills. What I want to know is why I can't.
It was pretty impressive.
Wreck the glass around this table. Ooh, I found another one.
Or I can't wreck the wreckage further. Yeah, it's gone. I see that.
It wrecked in an almost identical manner. That's a bummer.
Yeah, I mean, that's
okay.
How many destruction generations do they have per item? Probably not many.
I am
Two
gonna.
tops, I'm guessing.
I'm taking out the water coolers, so now all the evil employees are gonna die of dehydration.
How are they gonna get their 8 glasses a day? You monster!
I know, I'm terrible. Oh, I have to teleport. I can't go in the elevator. I like how the game's like, no, you can't go in there. Okay, fine.
Oh, friends in there?
My friend's in the club. Oh, okay. In that case. Thank you,
It turns out
Wi-Fi.
you're actually hot enough.
Yeah.
So what did Wi-Fi say? Sorry, I can't see.
Oh, he said, thanks, you guys. Was thanking my husband for
Gonna kill me.
whatever secret job he has.
Well, not anymore.
He no longer has a secret military job. That's correct. Oh, my bad. Sorry. I didn't mean to agitate you. Can't we just be friends? I'm sorry.
Speaking of war, why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends?
Or war was.
See, now we're gonna sing every episode.
Oh, right. This is like a song and dance routine, only really unpleasant for everyone. Oh, look at all these cops trying to kill me. Oh my god, so many cops trying to kill me.
These are not cops. Those are not. Oh, they are cops. Why are these cops?
They're totally cops. Probably because we broke the boardroom table.
Are we sure these are cops? Because they look like much
they
they
are
got that hat. They're not.
Supposed to
Yeah, so they're not actually cops.
I'm about to die. Save me. Oh my god.
Crowd control.
I'm dead.
Oh no!
I'll figure it out.
I killed you. I didn't protect you. I had guilt.
Yeah, this is all your fault, bag. Luckily, I resurrected myself, so...
Thanks for nothing.
Yeah. Thanks for nothing. I'm just gonna hide behind this.
Look, just because I'm from heaven doesn't mean I revive you. I kill people. I'm a badass.
You don't have any Phoenix sounds?
I do not. I do have health potions, but I don't even really know how to use them. I think I press LB, but to be fair, I'm not entirely sure which one's LB and which one's RB, because the LB button should be this one, but the button indicator is on the other side and looks like it's shaped like the other shoulder button.
My purple bar isn't coming back anymore. Do you think that's because I died and I'm being punished?
Possibly. Also possible that we're just not getting the purple things dropping that replenish it periodically.
I'm trying.
I love how the goons periodically will like, I give up. I don't, just take me to jail, or this life of crime is not what I expected, or stuff like that. It's just the little guys. You beat them up so badly, they're like, no, I'm done. This is not what I wanted.
I quit. Well, I mean, and that's something, it's like... you know, if we were real cops, we could actually take them into custody, but because we're basically vigilante murderers, we can't. I mean, if we
All right,
want
we
to talk
finished floor
about
20. On to floor 21.
if we finished 420, do you feel more relaxed?
Not 420.
It sounded a lot. I was able
We're going up. We're getting higher.
vigilante murderers and maybe that sounded good. It makes Wipeod's response. You know, Wipod, I think we can clean it up. We will come up with something that means vigilante murderers, Omega, while tripping lightly off the tongue.
See, if I'm doing any tripping, it's because I'm 420.
It's because you don't trip when you 420.
Oh, right.
That's not that kind of.
It's not that kind of 420.
Yeah.
Clearly, this is not my my
It's,
lingo.
I was watching a movie earlier called High Rise, based on a book, and from the 70s about, you know, weird shit that people get up to because of modern society, basically. And there's a scene in it where this guy comes to a party and he's like, oh my god, I'm so stressed and just, like, anxious and uptight, and I just, you know, can't find my, like, flow or whatever. And so he does some coke, and I'm like, well, that's gonna help. Like,
That is not gonna relax you.
it's not gonna, yeah, man, like, you know. I'm like, does no one have weed? Because I feel like that's more like what you need, man. Barrel Genocide
Yeah,
Omega. I like it. I like Barrel Genocide Omega.
That is pretty clever.
Yeah. No, it works. Especially because all barrels must be eradicated. We can't allow pockets of barrels to remain.
We're up to floor 30. Teleport in and try to avoid the cops. Fake cops. The fake cops that are actually goons.
The goons.
Oh wow, they're actually hurting me. Alright, I took some damage there, so
Oh!
give me a second.
Oh my god.
Yeah, if I'm taking damage, you are probably in for a bad
I'm
time.
just trying to find a spot where I can hide. And everyone is trying to
Alright, I'm
find
fine. I have killed so many cops today.
Okay, if I just sit here. No! Oh my god, good! Oh, I died.
Sorry,
That's
yeah,
surprising
there are a lot of people here, and they are all shooting at us.
They brought me back in the middle of one of those red cones of fiery death. I was like, thanks, asshole.
Please, I'll give you what you want.
See, I knocked him down, and he says, please, I'll give you what I want. I
Why are all
want
these
you
people
to
dressed
stop being
like
a
they're
bad
in-
guy.
Why are all these people dressed like they're in a Billy prison Diablo game? I mean, I don't.
That's what gangsters look like.
No, apparently, Mr. Des, by the way, is a big fan of Marvel. Probably if we ever get divorced, it's going to be over that. He said that's Hammerhead's thing.
I knew it.
The 20s. Look. So,
I'm glad he knows that, because I like Marvel, but I didn't know that, so there are limits to my nerdery.
so yeah, that's where the waypoint is.
Okay, so... Oh, wow, more bad guys. This place is just chock full of people who want to kill us.
Yeah.
I shall lay waste to everything they hold dear.
Oh god.
Where are you?
I'm trying.
Stop!
I'm coming.
What are... Stay a little bit close to me.
I keep dying, man. Like, I got it. It happened. Okay? It happened.
Yeah, no, okay. If you died again, that's fine. I understand. It's totally legitimate, and I remove all my criticisms, because I thought you were just wandering off and destroying something, which would also be completely expected.
Yes. I was doing something and fell off the cliff. Is also something that could totally happen to me.
Crowd control. This crowd control move is so powerful. Oh, these are all dead.
I don't know. I think 2 of them came after me. I think that is just my bad luck.
I'm sorry that 2 of them came after you. I will endeavor to ensure that the 3 that came after me go after you next time.
Try to kill 100% bad guys in the future. I mean, I'm weak. I'm just here for entertainment and barrel smashing.
Success.
I'm not here to help you or anything. It's like when you're leveling up a friend in Borderlands. It's like, thanks for making the game twice as hard while contributing nothing. My inventory is full, but I gave all my stuff to that guy.
Let's take a break, go back to town, drop off your stuff to the guy, because you probably picked up a bunch of junk that I didn't pick up, but it's worthwhile. I may have actually picked up some upgrades. I've gained all of 2 levels tonight. I have so many belts. So...
I'm gonna drop.
It's bug day!
I have 5 helmets. That one's an upgrade.
I'm just gonna go back to town. See, my husband's sitting on the couch next to me and he plays Diablo. You guys have played Diablo together, actually.
Yeah. Not for a long time, though.
No.
Like PC Diablo, so...
Yeah, PC Diablo. Electra's trying to kill me. Did I somehow wander into the boss area?
Yeah, you may have. Did you go back to town?
No. I was just kept walking.
How do I teleport to you?
Press social, and then it'll bring up a thingy in the upper left, and you go click on my picture, and then something will come out to the side that says teleport, and you do it.
Yep. Cool, I'm teleporting to you. I'll protect you. Electra is going down.
Okay. Alright, you're in the room, so that's good.
I can do better.
Well, I'm flying. I didn't know I could fly.
Well, you're an angel, right? So...
Yes, but I didn't know I could fly. I have to figure out what that button command was, because I did not know that was a button command I had. I saw an Angela flying, I thought, oh, that's a cool ability I'm going to get later on when I'm higher level. No, apparently I can do it now.
Why do you guys keep chasing me? Yeah. They do look like little swim outfits. They're gonna go diving. No, it's fine. It's fine. I like being chased by ninjas.
Well, they keep spawning. That's part of the problem. I mean, I'm killing Electra as fast as I can, but she is spawning a ton of ninjas. Like, this is not how ninjas operate, I don't think. They don't have infinite spawns.
I don't think they're known for their infinite spawning.
All I can say is that the kill to death ratio for the ninja team is not good.
They're hand ninjas. I know about the hand because I watched the fist thing, Iron Fist.
Okay, so you know about the hand, and I know about the foot.
Yeah, the foot isn't that too easy?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. But yeah, Iron Fist is actually. I mean, it was not bad. I found it charming, I would say. So see, I'm not totally like a Marvel hater, you know. I actually, I mean, I like Marvel just fine. I just wish there was less of it to savor.
Alright, so let's teleport back to town, take care of this gear real quick.
Well, I have to...
because you caught me in the middle of trying to upgrade my gear and stuff.
Okay. No, don't go to town. God bless it.
Sooner
Oh,
or
well.
later, Strange, your dabbling will come back to haunt you.
Sometimes I feel like you.
All right,
folks
I'm in
take me for
town
granted.
now. Woo! Do 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 do.
Okay. I have jumped off my stuff, so when you are ready to go, we can go back and finish off this level. And I think when we get to the end of the level, that's probably going to be a pretty good stopping point for us. I don't have our timer, but I think when the achievement pops, it'll be a good indicator that we've had our time. I'm disappointed that I can't see the chat. I really... How did I...
I will not allow.
How did I fly? Wall, you... Oh. Well, apparently that was my halo position. That's how I fly. Oh, I can fly! So, for the record, flying for me is holding down on right trigger.
What? Are you trying to give me advice?
Nope, I'm not gonna do anything.
I know nothing about the game. Are you? He's watching me pick what to donate, and I don't know if he's impressed with my choices.
Just donate everything. It doesn't even really matter at this point. There's almost nothing you could have possibly picked up, except for artifacts and relics. They'll be of any value to you later on. All the equipment is completely disposable. Alright, I'm going to try one more time to see if I can get chat back up. Nope. Nope.
That's too bad.
Yeah, I don't know. I give up. I still can't see chat. It'll be back next week, I'm sure. But for this week, nothing. You done donating?
Almost.
Alright, well, I'll proceed forward so we keep things moving and you can teleport to me when you're done.
Yeah, that will work.
Of course, it'll be hilarious if the achievement is right here, so...
Here comes
Oh, no, more bad guys. Oh, geez, bullseye!
But I never miss!
So we're right into another boss fight. And I learned from my boss fight with him last time that when it says take cover, I actually do need to take cover because it hits hard enough with that attack that it actually does some serious damage to me.
When are you guys doing your go stream? Did we find a go though? I don't think
We did, but I with the Go stream would be when after I buy the Go game, which I can't even remember the name of right now, but we did find that it existed.
Okay.
So I have to buy it first.
Okay. And then, we talked about chess too, and Wipod let us know if you think chess would be interesting.
Give me one
Kronos
good
is
reason
a
I
little
shouldn't utterly
concerned
destroy
about
you.
chess in so far as that he might get like really into playing chess and not talk.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, so I have both Pure Chess and Chess Ultra that I can certainly stream. The downside is that I will go into the tank and start thinking things through way too much, and alternatively, I will just play really badly. I mean, that's always going to happen, but I think with chess in particular, the extremes are pretty profound. That said, I'm totally open to doing it. It's on the list of things that Des and I were talking about doing, in fact, this week instead. Were there 2 Kingpins, or was that just a graphical glitch?
I don't know. I have to teleport
glitch.
to you. Ah, Kingpin whacked me once when I died.
Yeah, he hits pretty hard. I can see that.
I teleported right. Oh my. No, I'm not totally dead, but I'll just hide in this corner here where no one can see me. No, where are you?
I will not allow.
Yeah, there's... I don't know if that's actually a thing right now.
Yeah, there's no half cover. No taking cover.
Yeah, sorry, I'm doing my best, but there are a lot of these guys. And these are the heavy ones, okay? So I'm taking out as many of them as I can, but I'm also trying to take down Kingpin. It's gonna be a fun fight. This is actually pretty entertaining. If you were the same level, it'd probably be better.
It'd probably be
and a lot
better.
easier, that's the other thing.
Yeah.
I don't know that I have to do all the dodging that I'm doing, but it's nice. Alright, let's turn these guys. Help me out, guys.
So, I mean, I think with Go and Chess, well, particularly Go, actually, you know, just talking through, okay, I could do this, and it could have this potential result. Oh, when we were talking about the different Go playing styles, last week, we mentioned on it, and I did some more research on it, and apparently there's actually a playing style called Internet, you know, from just people, you know, finding the ability to play Go online. Apparently there's like a whole different sort of personality to people who only, or playing styles, people who only play Go online, which I thought was yeah.
That is bizarre.
Yeah.
Not what I would have expected at all.
I mean, that's
Yay,
not...
achievement unlocked.
Yeah, you got it.
Topple the Kingpin.
And I don't think
So that's the end of chapter
like
4.
Go players who also play online, but people who basically just play internet Go. Was the impression I got. There's a specific sort of internet style. It was interesting to read about. Did you go back to town, or do I? Oh no, there you are.
Yeah, so I gathered the thing, and now we go back to town, which is this thing. And we'll finish up in here, say our goodbyes, and that'll be the end of the stream, I think, because that's a pretty good example. We played through an entire chapter. It took us a little over an hour, and there's 12 chapters in the game. So, you know, full completion, if you can just go through story-wise for that, is something on the order of probably 12 to 15 hours. But you need to, for full completion, get 6 different characters up to max level. Plus, of course, in games like this, any MMO or Diablo-like, there's a ton of endgame content that has nothing to do with the story at all. So this game will keep you busy for a long time.
You wouldn't have to be Avengers if you struck first.
Oh, there's so many games like that now. Skyrim is the immediate comes to mind of the game that just won't ever end.
Will not end. They keep bringing it back.
Yeah, it's just Skyrim everywhere. So, well, this was fun. I didn't like it as much as I thought I would. I think my my issue with Diablo and Diablo type games is I really like story, that's my main thing. So even something like Skyrim can feel light on story to me, so did you get tired of me running around in a circle?
I was looking at my stuff, so I didn't even notice.
Oh. So, that's all.
Well, and this game has obviously some story, but it's very generic story. It's there to support the gameplay more than anything else, and that's what you want in a story, in my opinion, for a video game. You want a story, and this comes back to a conversation you and I have had a couple of times. I thought for a long time like that story was paramount for a video game. That if it didn't have a good story, it wasn't worth playing, and that nothing else really mattered. And then I played Game of Thrones, not the Telltale series Game of Thrones, but the video game Game of Thrones, which was a brand new story written by George R.R. Martin. How they actually got him to complete a story, I have no idea. But he did write it, he completed it, and it's actually a very fun video game in certain senses. It's an RPG, and it takes place in the world of Game of Thrones, so you're in Westeros, and it's got all the lore, and you see characters from the series, but you're not actually interacting with them directly. It's tangential to the story. So you have these new protagonists, 2 new protagonists that you play as, and they work together in the end to take down the big bad that the story has. And the story is great. It is a well-written, very good story, especially for people who like Game of Thrones. The problem is that the gameplay is absolutely dreadful, especially at the beginning of the game. RPGs, you build up power, and by the end you're awesome, right? Game of Thrones, you build up powers, and by the end you're awesome, but for the first 15 levels of a 16-level game, you are completely useless. It is mind-numbingly boring, unless you are really hooked on the story. And recognizing all the flaws that game had, as much as I did end up enjoying it, is what told me, story isn't everything. Story is absolutely important, but it's not the last word when it comes to video games.
No, definitely not. I would say mechanics. Well, I mean, we can talk about ludonarrative dissonance and things like that, but basically, the mechanics, the actual gameplay, and the narrative have got to support each other.
Exactly.
One of them
I am an angel
being awesome to the detriment of the other one is going to leave you with a game that feels wrong.
Right. And so Diablo 3, as a game that I play a lot of, actually has this problem in the other direction. The gameplay is pretty good, for the most part. It has some flaws, but the story is atrocious. Especially for someone who is a big fan of the lore of the universe, and Diablo 2 was a great game, and then what the hell was Diablo 3? The story is bad. But when you play adventure mode, the story doesn't matter anymore, and the gameplay is great, and there's enough things like, okay, the quest is we're going to do this because it helps other things. The story doesn't matter anymore, and it's back to it being a pretty good game.
Right. Well, so
Hey, Tony,
Wipeout says,
can I borrow
good
some
stream,
money?
guys. This was in my
I got
Bean
my
Dive,
eye
and now
on
it's
an
one of the
island,
first titles
but
I
I'm
want to get
short
to.
just a couple million.
Seems like a really good TV show or podcast game, and I think that's true. This is definitely a game you could do 2 things at once with, I think. Because...
Yeah, absolutely.
You're just pressing... it's not as complicated.
It's simple enough.
Yeah.
No. It's pretty simple, especially early levels. It's fun enough, and it keeps you entertained and keeps you going. We can talk about, we have some extra time here. We can try and do another one of these next week if we want to continue on with this and do another chapter next week, or we can bring back chess. I think it really depends on what people want to see. If we want to see more of this, or play more of this, or bring in chess, or bring in one of the other games we were talking about. We were talking about doing Bastion, for example, since I would love to play that again, and can play it on Xbox One.
Well, and the other thing we talked about, which I know is something you've wanted for, well, probably since it came out, is for me to play Hearthstone.
And that's something we're gonna do, but
we're definitely doing it. Okay, we are
definitely doing it.
We're definitely doing it.
I've been pushing for this for so long, and you finally this week said maybe, because I could see how it would be entertaining. I was like, of course it'd be entertaining. That's what I've been saying for years. So yes, we're doing it. As soon as you get to that point where you admit that you might be willing to do it, we're doing it.
We're there. It's on. It's like we chiseled it right in the granite. It's happening.
It's just a matter of when. So in a couple of weeks, we'll do Hearthstone in a couple of weeks. Probably the next time we play something so bad that you're like, I can't handle this anymore.
Right. That's when we'll do Hearthstone.
And then I'll make you play. And that's when I'll make you do Hearthstone. And then you'll be like, okay, that's it. I'm done. I quit forever.
I quit forever. So then I told Wipeout that I'm sure you'd post on TA about when we were doing Go Chess or pretty much any future games, because I think you are posting on TA before. Yes. Okay.
Not before. Always after.
Always after.
But I'll if we make a decision that we're going to do chess or Go, I'll make sure to send him a message though, since I see him on TA a lot.
And then Wipeout final comment
get tired
was
of all
Ludo
those
narrative
supermodels,
dissonance and the
Tony?
morality of war. This is a
Didn't
stream
think
for
so.
grown-ups, and I mean, we are.
That's why
old.
we do it,
like,
though.
We admit to it.
We are so old.
We are so old.
But this is why we stream, particularly you and I, because you and I can talk like this, and it's entertaining for us at least, and hopefully entertaining for a few other people. And this is not the stream you're going to find anywhere else. So that's our differentiator.
And the people we know in real life want to die when we talk like this. I mean, they just they're just like, please stop.
a little bit.
Please stop. What'd you say?
We just walk away.
My husband said we just walk away. So
Not if we're all outside smoking, because
That's
then
right.
you're stuck outside with us.
Then you're trapped. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, we'll do this. I mean, that's the part that's fun for us, I think, more than the games. I mean, depending on how good the games are, the games can be fun. But
But a chance to talk and enjoy this kind of thing, and having the game be a focus to guide our conversations from time to time. That's why we're doing it.
Yeah.
So hopefully it's enjoyable for everyone else, though.
Yeah, hopefully. If not, oh well. I mean, we're probably not going to change.
That's right.
So.
No, we are who we are. We're not changing.
Right.
And it's. I told you at the beginning, Des, that we're doing this primarily for ourselves anyway, and it goes up on YouTube, and we're the only ones who watch it. It's fine by me.
Right. Ypod says the stream is fun regardless of what games you guys pick. So thank you, Ypod.
Yeah, we appreciate it. This is 3 weeks in a row you've been with us, including some pretty bad games. So
yeah,
thanks for hanging in with us.
The fact that you came back after the double whammy of Encleverment and Mahjong is really impressive.
That's a testament.
I feel really honored because I didn't want to come back after those two. So I sent him an email that was like, "How about we play games that are actually fun?" It's just like.
It said Fun Town! It's Fun Town Mahjong! How could it not be fun? That is false advertisements.
You should sue them.
I want my $5 back.
Yeah, get your $5 back, man. All right.
So yeah, we'll make a decision coming up about what we want to do next.
Avenger.
I am totally okay with doing this again next week because I think we still have a lot more we can discuss about Marvel Cinematic Universe, and really we didn't even scratch the surface of the list of things that I essentially we could talk about this week.
Right.
Plus, we still have our perpetual Final Fantasy IX is the best Final Fantasy ever.
Why Final Fantasy IX is the best Final Fantasy? Exactly.
Make no
we can
mistake,
always.
Which,
we
by the way,
always
is not my
go that-
statement. I disagree. That is not correct, but Des insists that this is something she wants to talk about.
That's
so
only because
it'll happen
you're
eventually.
ill-informed and your opinions
It
are
is
bad.
at least our running joke. Well, my opinions are bad, but I am definitely not ill-informed.
All right, fine then.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone. We'll
Thank
see you
very
next time.
much. Bye.